This video is good through Monday, February 15, 2010. Welcome to freetradingvideos.com. This is the weekend edition. And right out of the gates, let me be the first to tell you, if you don't already know, that Monday is President's Day, George Washington's birthday, and the markets will be closed here in the U.S. of A. So a 3-day weekend. And a little side note, I came in late from buying Valentine for my wife and my girls, and I was able to get some of my hedges back on for Friday, but the markets closed on me, so I had to go and short the futures to make sure I was properly hedged throughout this long weekend. Here it is. We're looking at the S&P daily. And check this out. We stayed above the moving averages going back a few months here. We're above them. We start dipping below. We dip below, but we stay above. And then we come crashing down below some major moving averages. My red one's my 50-day moving average, which is simple, and my 20-day moving average, which is also simple. My pink one is my 11 EMA, or exponential. And the 11 EMA is acting as resistance right now on the daily S&P chart, and we have the 20 dropping also act as resistance. The question here is this a bull flag that we have? If you don't know what a bull flag is, go to freetradingvideos.com, click on Chart School, go to bull flags and see them for yourself. But we have this bull flag looking formation. We don't know it's a bull flag until we have confirmation that it is. The confirmation is when you have the pattern and a breakout. We have the pattern, but we don't have a breakout yet. We don't have a significant run to the upside. And a breakout would be something really pop with power beyond this line. We hit. We're above this line a little bit. So if we're going to pop, it should happen pretty soon. Perhaps this is just a big toppy market that's starting to crash down. But what I like to do is go to a weekly because it gives us a bigger picture to what's taking place out there. This is a weekly S&P. I did draw this trend line, which is very certain because we have the support area here. We have support there, and then it acts as resistance, and a bunch of resistance here. What I did was I took this trend line and I made one. See how it's parallel with this other one? So with that, all I'm going to do is take this trend line that's parallel with this one and drop it at a major swing area. And that's right there. Major swing area. What's interesting is look where we're at. Why would I make it parallel? Because trends like to be in parallel channels. And it's not saying that this is a solid trend line. That's why I have it pastel, because it's not certain by any stretch of the imagination. Unless we get a bounce. If we get a major pivot that takes place here, we already have one there, then that channel will be in the making and we will be bullish for a month or two. It could be. I mean, we could get a nice run here. What else do we have here? If we blow this up and really take a look, we have this weekly chart dropping. Big candlestick, medium size, smaller as far as the bodies are concerned, and look at us rolling over here. Now last week we had a lot of movement, volatility. Bulls took it way up, bears took it way down. A lot of indecision last week. But this week we have a bullish engulfing Japanese candle reversal pattern in the making. So with this, what would I need to see to be a confirmed reversal pattern? I need to see a close higher than this high. The high here is 1078. I'm telling you, I need to see a close over 1080. If I see a close over 1080, I think there's a good chance we'll just pop right through that 20-day simple moving average or 20-week simple moving average right here. I think we'll just slice right through it and just head on up. The big question at that point will be, will we go past this 1150 mark? If we do go up, that's going to be a good month, maybe two of a rally. But if we stall out there or somewhere around this area and then drop, that's going to be the making of a double top trend reversal pattern. That will be no good as far as the broad markets are concerned. Now let's go to a monthly chart. Now the monthly chart, what's really interesting here is we had this big drop, this rally, we're way overextended, then we start to drop. Last month, gang, I said, then that was the start. Bad things are going to happen. We had our first lower low that we've had in a long, long time. And look at this red body. The first time that we had a lower red body take place in the whole rally. So things got really weak and fast there. This second candlestick right here, this month that we're halfway through, that if we were going to be a big down, if we were going to get a big down like right here, gang, that candlestick should have fallen out of bed. I mean a big, healthy red one. We didn't get it. At least we don't have it so far. I thought February was going to be it. And so far, we get ourselves just a doji. That's just indecision taking place. People don't know what to do here. We're at an area in time that the market, they're going to make a significant move, one direction or the other. If we pop up for a month, we could get up here to this 1150 area again, and to do so pretty easily. The question is, will we blow past that? I think it'd be hard for it to do that. I think what would be more probable is to see choppiness, building a high base, letting it rest, and then breaking out. Or I see a slight pullback, small candlesticks, and come to this 1,000 mark, finding some support on these moving averages still, and then popping, giving us a nice swing here, which would be a higher swing low. Or I see this thing just falling out of bed and dropping violently in the next couple weeks. Since I don't know what's going on, that's why I love hedging. That's why I'm hedged throughout the weekend. I don't know. I'll make my decisions each and every day in the markets on if I should be a bull or a bear. Remember, don't be a bull or don't be a bear. You be whatever the markets tell you to be. Now, let's also take a look at the NASDAQ while we're here. The Dow and the S&P tend to mirror each other. NASDAQ and Russell's tend to mirror each other. So I'm just going to take the time to look at these two because they give us a good picture of what's actually taking place there. The NASDAQ has dropped, popped up here, and it's looking pretty healthy. And look how positive these ticks are on the histogram. Real nice positive ticks, growing ticks, very nice. So this is saying this thing's wanting to get bullish is what it looks like to me. But we have the 20-day moving average, 50-day moving average that should act as resistance. It's already popped through the 11 EMA. Let's go to the weekly and see what the weekly's telling us. The weekly looks to be just a real nice bull pullback, with a bullish harami closing at the week's high. Gang, we closed over the 20-week moving average also. The NASDAQ, if the markets are going to move one direction or the other and you're wondering which way to lean, I'm telling you right now, the NASDAQ's, if that's true, the NASDAQ's already showing us. It's stronger than what the Dow and the S&P is. And because of that, that's telling me that we have a good chance of actually being bullish than bearish going into next week. But anything can happen. Listen, we still have negative ticks, but the negative ticks are coming to an end. We could get a positive tick and a crossover at any moment here, and that would give us a nice run up. But if we cannot get past this 2300 area, significantly, then there would be a double top. So you got to be really careful with that. Now let's also look at a monthly chart here. The monthly, we pop up, we're above all major moving averages. We pull back, we got a lower high, lower low. But look how bullish this dude's acting so far for this month. What I thought we would be crashing by this point. Normally, 9 times out of 10, that's what you would see on this candlestick. We're not seeing it, but we do have a bearish negative tick. Been a long time since we've seen that on a monthly chart, and there it is. So again, we have the NASDAQ being really bullish, but on the bigger time frames, things could get bad. A little tidbit for everybody out there. Listen, there's 80 to 85% of everybody that comes to free trading videos happen to be male guys. This is a guy talking to a guy. Sunday is Valentine's Day. Don't screw that up. Get your bride something. Get your wife something. Get your girlfriend something. Do not mess that up. I don't care if you've been married 10 years or 50 years, because some of you guys on here, you have been trading longer than I've been alive, and you have been married a long time. Do not ignore your bride. Make sure you get them something, take care of them, and if you don't have a bride, you don't have a girlfriend, what I'm encouraging you to do is take care of your mother, take care of your grandmother, take care of somebody, let them know that you love them. So, there you are. You never know what you're going to get here at freaktradingvideos.com. Take care.